Yeah, I mean, I know what we're looking at. I mean, I feel the frustration out there. I thought we got into a rhythm at times, and other times we didn't. And we're looking at everything. And some of the deep shots we had called up down the field didn't work out the way we wanted them to. And then we get into a rhythm to start the second half. We get into a rhythm in the 2 minute, obviously, and made some plays. So there's some good things going on. That said, at the end of the day, 3 points, it's hard to win games in this league when you're scoring 3 points. So we've got to look at a lot of things, and we're going to do that this week. They played extremely well. They played hard. I think they've been on the attack, and that's what I enjoy seeing. I enjoy seeing our guys attack in all 3 phases. And when you do that, when you attack, normally good things happen. So they're playing well. You're seeing guys that we've brought in, or guys that have been here, develop. You see Ramon Humbert put another good game out there yesterday. Jordan Poyer. I thought the pressure on the quarterback, they did a tremendous job throughout the game of affecting the quarterback from a front four, but also from pressure. So, and that, you've heard me say before, the complementary part of that is the rush and the coverage working together to get the quarterback to hold the ball. So that was all good, and I thought the red zone defense was outstanding. Obviously, not giving up a touchdown. Give yourself a chance to win the game, which we had at the end. Well, it's to stay with the plan. I've been around a couple coaches that have had what I would consider pretty good success in this league, one of which is Andy Reid, and so I watched when he was in a similar situation, and he stayed true to his plan, and you have to adjust the plan from time to time, and that's what you do. But every decision Andy made and every decision we're trying to make is in what we believe to be the best interests of this team and this organization, both short and long term. And I keep saying that, but that's really how you stay the course. And it's an early part of the season, and look, it's easy to lead coming off of last week and the week prior to this week, and now coming off of this week. The challenge is for the leaders, myself, to get out in front of this team and for us to bounce back. That's what we've got to do. Exactly right. That's you're right on it with that. I mean, that's where we've got to look at things. We've got to look at doing things a little bit differently, and moving some pieces around and putting players in positions of strengths and doing some things that we do best, which I thought at times we did, and I think at times we've done that over the course of the first 2 games, and so we absolutely have to look at that. Those are tough. The thing I can say is that it was, we would have liked to have been first and 10 from about the 20-yard line, 18-yard line, with close to a minute. Would have been about close to a minute to play and 2 timeouts. But hey, I don't want to play the woulda, shoulda, coulda game. That's not how you grow. And I thought that Andre ran a good route and the ball was delivered, and but we still gave ourselves a chance to win. I like the fact that our team stayed with it and gave ourselves a chance to win. Just better execution overall. And we gave ourselves a chance to win, and next time I expect us to win, and that's what we're looking for moving forward. Is that belief and the execution, and you hope you're not in that situation. You hope you're ahead of it at that point in the game, and so that's where we're trying to grow as a football team.
Today was really hard.
Belief, and reminding the young man that we believe in him, and he's here for a reason. He's here to catch those balls, and he will. And I firmly believe that. I really do. And I think I believe everyone in that locker room believes in Zay Jones, and that's where it starts, is the mindset. We're going to get that opportunity again this year, and I hope it's Zay. Because I know he'll make that play. But that's really where it starts. Well, I think he's really probably just a complete player in terms of what he's done. The exposure that we had on film of Jordan was a little bit limited. That said, we've got Coach Babich who worked with Jordan at Cleveland, so we had an inside. Some inside knowledge of what Jordan brings to the table, or brought to the table back then, and now what we're seeing him bring to the table for this football team, for our football team. So really love his toughness, scrappy player, puts in a lot of time in terms of preparation, instinctive football player. I mean, the things you look for, our DNA. He 2 games in, I couldn't say, more about the way he's played. And I would say that the rapport he's building with Micah as well, and our linebackers, they're doing more things in between plays that are helping our defense. And that's been the growth from week 1 to week 2 defensively, I thought was phenomenal.
When you say in between plays, are you just talking about like, hey, check through this? Or
Communication, disguise, yes, things of that nature, yes. Yes, clarity, Taylor's the guy, not making a change.